Good morning and welcome to Fresh, the show all about food, entertainment, design, and wellness. We'll hit on all of those topics today. For wellness, we're going to be talking dental with doctors Bryan and Gupta. We're going to be out at the American Countryside Farmers Market, seeing what's new and happening there. But right now, we're going to talk food. We're out at Calabria Restaurant here off of State Road 120 in Elkhart, and you can find more about this restaurant in the Elkhart County Living Magazine, the December-January issue, which is still on newsstands. And in there, they have a very nice spread of all kinds of interesting information about it. If you haven't been out here, make sure to check it out. But with us today is Nino Propilia, the owner here, and we are going to talk a little bit of the history. You guys have been open since 1995. Lots of good stuff here. But I have to say, today when we were here, try to look up your number, put it in my iPhone, and it took me to Italy. And there's a reason for that, and there's the province Calabria there, correct?
Correct. Calabria is a province in Italy where my parents are from. It's the southernmost province in Italy on the mainland, which is before the island of Sicily, which a lot of people are familiar with. And in between Sicily and Calabria are the Straits of Messina. So that's where we're from.
See, I'm glad that you explained that and not me, because I couldn't do that. It's very interesting, and you guys are from there, and you brought your restaurant here. It's a beautiful place. I've never actually been here before. It's beautiful, and you've got a great menu that has lots of diverse things there. Talk a little bit about that.
Thank you. Well, when we opened the restaurant in 1995, we originally opened up with an almost entirely Italian menu. Well, as the years went by, times changed and people were asking for different items. So we ended up taking the restaurant in a different direction and diversifying the menu. I asked upon a lot of friends and former restaurant owners and other family members just to help me create a different, diverse menu where we added steaks, fish, pork chops, chicken dishes, but still keeping an Italian theme to the restaurant.
And when you look at the menu, you've definitely accomplished that. And today we're going to be making a different kind of dish, aren't we?
Yes, we're going to do a Riveria Salmon. It's a Norwegian salmon sauteed with some spices and a mother's touch. And
literally a mother's touch, because your mother Gina is back there in the kitchen waiting for us. So why don't we head back there and get started, all right?
Yep, yeah, thanks.
Well, we're back here in the kitchen, and we're with Gina. Gina, it's so good to be with you. How are you?
Thank you. Fine. How are you?
Very good. Now, you're going to be cooking up the Riveria Salmon, and we're so excited. We'll let you go ahead and get started. Now, Nino, we're going to make this dish. It's very, very good, I'm sure.
Very healthy, very popular. Very healthy, very popular, that's for sure.
Salmon is really, I see that more and more on people's menus, and you guys have included it here. Now, one of your most famous dishes is the chicken.
Our baked chicken, definitely. Our baked chicken is a half a chicken that mother marinates during the day and then takes out and bakes it at one temperature in our stone oven for a certain amount of time. And then after about a couple hours, she pulls it out and bakes it again at another temperature without all the seasonings. And when it's done, it's just golden brown and falls off the bone.
Now that sounds really good, really good. Now what's going on here in this dish?
Gina's got a pan, a skillet there, and she took some virgin olive oil and some leeks, and she's sauteing them, getting it ready for all the rest of the spices and the fish.
It's going to start smelling really good. Everything's sizzling. Now, she's sauteing those, and I didn't know what leeks were really when we came here, and you guys both explained it to me a little bit. Maybe the viewers at home don't know what they are. Why don't you talk a little bit about them?
It's like onions. They're like a little strong with the onions.
Okay, so it's in the onion family.
Yes, correct. It's a vegetable. It's an onion family, but just a little bit stronger.
Ah, stronger.
A little more spike to it.
Oh, my. So you don't mess around here. Lots of flavor. Now, you guys have lots of pasta dishes as well, which is, you know, with the Italian.
Good. For the salmon. There you go.
Oh, and it's beautiful. It's going to go in. A little floppy there.
No, we have a lot of popular pasta dishes. Actually, our most popular pasta dish is our lasagna. It's a very thick layered lasagna made with beef and pork, and it's very, very hearty. And then our other most popular dish is our Calabria Saccatino. A Saccatino is a pasta noodle that's filled with an Italian sausage, but the key to our Saccatino is our Calabrese sauce. Our Calabrese sauce is a house marinara sauce that's made with red peppers, mushrooms, onions, tomatoes, and blended with an olive oil. To when the sauce is done, After the pasta's done, you can even eat the sauce. It's that delicious.
You're making me so hungry. Now, this will air in the morning, 7:30, and I think people are probably ready to have some good pasta or chicken right now for breakfast. So, oh my goodness, this is looking fabulous. The menu, like I said, very diverse. Lots of different things. And locally, we were talking earlier, and it was kind of funny, there's lots of Italian restaurants, but there's nothing like a local restaurant. And the heart that goes into it, and obviously the upbringing here you guys have, just a lot of good things on the menu.
On any weekend, you'll find my mother in the back. By default, my brother has to help me. He works another full-time job, but when I'm short on help, he has to be here. And sometimes we drag along his wife. She comes kicking. But we're all family, so we have to help each other out.
Hey, and that's good, and it probably definitely shows in your food here. Now, what are your hours if people want to come check you out?
We open at 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. We're only closed on Sundays, and I say we open at 5 because we stay open until 9:30 or 10, but if people want to stay later, we're always here. If you make it into the parking lot and our doors are unlocked, we're still open, period. I don't care if everything's put away or not.
Come on in. You'll welcome everyone. Oh my goodness. Now this is the white wine sauce that she's putting on there?
This is the white wine sauce. She already had put in the olive oil. Well, she took like a white wine. Sometimes she'll use a Chardonnay, but a lot of times use like a Chablis. And along with the salt and granulated garlic and pepper.
It's all smelling fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous.
Cook for a little bit. You gotta cook.
She'll let it cook for a little bit, let it saute, and then when it's done, she'll lay the fish on the plate and put all the saute on the top.
Okay, well, we're ready to plate this up. It looks beautiful. We've got an awesome side here. Talk a little bit about the sides that you guys do offer with your dishes.
Most of our dishes come with a choice of 5 of our house sides, which is a spaghetti, fettuccine alfredo, baked potato, steamed vegetables, or steak fries. But along with our standard sides, if someone sees, for example, a pasta dish or a fish dish that can be divided up, we're very willing and able to add that side. We just cut the portion size down so that way people aren't having to purchase or eat 2 full dinners, but they can try 2 different entrees.
Well, very unique, and absolutely no one is going home hungry here. That's for sure. This looks fabulous. Now, on top of the restaurant, you guys also have the catering on the side, right?
Yes, correct. We have 3 parts to our restaurant. We have the dining room. We have a banquet room that we have available for private parties, rehearsal dinners, Christmas parties, any type of surprise that someone may want to do. And we also have our catering service. Our catering service caters largely to the pharmaceutical industry, but also to companies, company parties, Christmas parties, families that just are having some type of family reunion that don't want to cook and clean up for 50 people, so we'll do the work for them.
You can do it for them. Well, you can absolutely read more about Calabria here, their catering and their restaurant here in the Elkhart County Living Magazine, the December-January issue. And if you want to order this, you can go to their website that's on the screen, and also, or call the phone number that's on the screen. Nino and Gina, thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you. And this is the Riveria Salmon that we made today. So come in and try it, along with the baked chicken and all the other great foods they have here. We'll be back after a short break, so stay tuned.
Coming up next, Craig is at the American Countryside Farmers Market with Deb Allwine and Sandy Lichtenberger. Stay tuned.